Here's the 5 big mistakes every beginner trader makes. Now, if you're new to trading, which I'm assuming a lot of you are, it's very, very important for you to learn from other people's mistakes. And I see time and time again, beginners falling into the same mistakes over and over and over again. And unfortunately, when you make these mistakes, a lot of the time it results in you losing a lot of money. And because you lose a lot of money, you end up leaving trading thinking that it's either not for you or it's a scam or whatever else. So today I'm going to be teaching you a lot of the different mistakes that everyone makes, including myself, so that you can learn from it and try and not make these for yourself. The first big mistake is overtrading. Now, by overtrading, I mean trading too much. Trading isn't one thing that you can just jump into the markets and just find an opportunity just like that. It requires patience, it requires discipline. The markets are not always your best friend. There's different times of the day, different news events, and many, many other things which cause huge fluctuations in the volatility on the markets. And by you jumping into the charts and just trying to find an opportunity straight away, or trying to find 100 opportunities every single day, that's overtrading. Eventually, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're placing too many trades so that some are winning, some are losing, and essentially you're just breaking even. You want to be in a position where you're actually studying the charts, you're finding the right opportunity. And remember guys, even one trade a week, it's enough. If it's the right trade and it's giving you a good, successful result, it's enough. By trying to get too much out of a short space of time, all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. Don't overtrade, make sure that your discipline's in check, and make sure that the opportunity is right before you jump into the charts. The next big mistake is one of my favorite topics, risk management, or not having risk management in this occasion. Basically, when you jump into the chart, if you don't have your risk in check, you basically run the risk of losing everything overnight. And this is where trading gets its really bad reputation from. Because people jump onto the charts, they have no knowledge of risk management, they place a big trade, they have no idea how much money they're actually risking, the trade goes bad, and then what do you know? Your entire account's gone and you're left there with absolutely nothing, wondering what went wrong. Risk management is such a useful tool because it puts you in the driver's seat of how much money you're winning and losing. You can literally set metrics that tell you how much money you're going to lose, and you can set a marker there to make sure that you don't lose any more than that specific point. So if you decide that you only want to risk 2% of your entire account, you can do that. And if the trade doesn't go your way, that's all you're going to lose, and you have money in your account to fight again. If you don't do that and the trade goes bad, you do run the risk of losing absolutely. And it happens time and time again, guys. Even myself personally in the early days, I blew my account more times than I care to remember. Risk management is the first thing you should learn, and it is the most essential tool with trading. It is going to gear you up and prepare you for so much success further on down the line, and you will thank yourself later for learning about it and perfecting it. Next is chasing the market or chasing trades. Now, we've all been there, guys. We've all been sitting in front of the chart and we see a gigantic spike and moving up or down, and we get that FOMO, that fear of missing out, and we're like, wow, I need to get in on this trade. So we jump in while it's already on the way up, and then what happens straight after? It starts going down. It goes the other way. I see it happen time and time again. I see it happen literally all the time. People just letting their emotions, their anxiety, their fear do the talking. They jump in the charts without any real analysis because they think, well, it's going that direction, I might as well ride the wave, and then it just turns the other direction and you lose everything. This is a bad thing to do, guys, because this is not sensible trading. It's it's you letting your emotions do the talking, which is a big no-no in trading. What you want to do, as I said before, is be patient, understand your trading plan, find the right opportunity. Once you've found the right opportunity, you've ticked every box in your trading plan, all the different confluences are coming together. When you see that opportunity, you give yourself such a high probability of success because you're not just using one type of analysis, you're using 4 or 5 different things combined, which brings your probability of success well up there. That's what you want to do. You want to wait for that, and then when you see the opportunity, that's when you take a trade. Don't just take the trade because it looks like everyone else is, or because it looks like it's going sky high, because it's not how the markets work. Which brings me on to my next topic, which is trading plans. A trading plan is like a business plan, guys. Now, if you're about to start a business, you are going to make sure that you have everything in check. You're going to make sure that you know how much money you're spending, how much money you're planning to earn, who your demographic is, what your customers are going to be paying for what you're selling, where you're going to sell. You will have every detail meticulously planned so that you know that the end result is going to be close to or even exactly what you expect it to be. It's a sensible way to do it. And trading is no different. Trading is a business, guys. If you treat it like a casino, you're going to get casino results. If you treat it like a business, you're going to get business results. And a trading plan does just that. It allows you to plan out every single aspect of your journey. What type of analysis are you going to use? What time of day are you going to trade? What currency pairings are you going to use? Every single little thing matters, because once you have it all there and it's successful, you know exactly what to do next time. And if it's not working, you can tweak it, you can change different things so that it gives you a better result and you can actually measure the metrics. Anything that you can measure in terms of data is going to give you good, consistent results at the end if you stick to it. If you don't have a trading plan and you're just swinging wild, jumping in on the charts, placing trades when you feel like it, using some analysis one day, different types of analysis another day, trying it all on all these different currency pairings, different trading sessions, everything else, your data is so mixed up and skewed. Even if you make money at the end of the month, you have no idea how you made that money. You have no idea why you made that money, and vice versa. If you lose money, you have nothing to measure. You have no data telling you why that actually didn't go bad. A plan with everything is essential. Become a trader, not a chart gambling. And finally, this is the big one. This is people thinking that they're gonna get rich quick. Now, trading might be portrayed by a lot of people like it's a get rich quick kind of business. And don't get me wrong, you can get rich very, very quick. However, most people who get very rich very, very quickly off of it are taking extremely big risks. And if I'm totally honest, they're getting lucky. This is where I go back to treating it like a casino or treating it like an actual business, okay? If you treat it like a casino, yes, you can walk in there, spin the roulette wheel and make a shit ton of money straight off the bat, but you are literally flipping a coin, rolling the dice. There's no measurable metrics which are actually giving you that result. Trading is about learning, it's about discipline, it's about patience, it's about understanding the numbers. And once you have all them different elements together, it's gonna give you the tools to build slowly, securely, and make sure your account grows every single month. And eventually, with all the compounding you're gonna be doing, 6 months, a year down the line of real discipline behind your plan, guess what, guys? You are gonna be making some very, very good money. Trading isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. If that's what you're looking for, trust me, you're in the wrong place and you're gonna end up getting stung. In my opinion, these are the 5 biggest mistakes to avoid. Now, I really hope that you take these on board. I hope that you learn from this. And I really hope that you really try to avoid these things for yourself, because it's gonna give you the wrong idea of the markets if you make these mistakes. It's gonna put a bad taste in your mouth and you might end up leaving with your pockets empty thinking that trading is just a big scam. If you treat it sensibly, you do things right, you will get solid results. I guarantee it. Now, if you've enjoyed what you watched here today, trust me guys, you're really gonna enjoy this video right here. So make sure you check it out. And as well as that, if you found it interesting, you have any comments or you wanna share it with a friend, go ahead, do it. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that whatsoever. And if you found any of this trading information useful and you're looking for more information, go ahead and check out my community. The link is in the description. It's a completely free place where traders just like yourself can learn, grow, meet, connect, share, and everything else in between. You'd be crazy not to check it out. Thanks for watching.